Alright. Hey Mike, how's it going?
Everything is good. Won't complain at all.
Alright, and I gotta ask you, man, playing overseas a lot and then finally come to the NBA, what would you say was the biggest transition you had to make to playing ball overseas and playing in the NBA?
I mean, the one thing that is the same is the court is the same size, the basketball, the field may be different, but it's the same basketball. And, if you're playing in the NBA, you're playing against some of the most athletic people in the world and some of the most talented people in the world. And then you may find, just like this, there's some pretty good European players across the world, but overall, you're not playing against the most talented players every single night. So that's probably the difference in the transition, is that majority of the people that's in the NBA, they can go to a European team and have success, where not every European player can come to the NBA and have success.
All right, and in 2001, you made your debut with the Miami Heat. Was it your goal to make it to the NBA, or was it pretty much wherever God took you?
I mean, definitely, it was my goal to make it in the NBA. I always felt like I was an NBA basketball player, but it was frustrating because I was the only one that was believing it. So I continued to keep believing in my dreams, keep fighting for, something that I really wanted, which was an opportunity to play in front of, an NBA team. And when I finally got that opportunity, I showed them that I was more than capable of having success in the NBA.
All right, and of course, as we know, in 2004, you were with the Detroit Pistons. You guys had a great season and won the NBA Finals. What was that like, Mike?
Oh, that was a great feeling. Most guys, there's a lot of guys that go their whole entire career and never make it to the big show, let alone win it. And so being on that team was an honor. It was a great, just a great ride altogether, because that whole year they didn't have us picked to win it, but yet it wasn't about what the critics said about us. It's what we said about our team, and we proved everyone wrong.
Right, and I mean, it seemed like you guys had it at every position. You guys had Chauncey Billups, Rasheed Davis, Richard Hamilton. I got to ask you, what was it like to reunite with Richard Hamilton here in Chicago?
Oh, that's my guy. It felt good to know someone on the team, and the person that I knew is someone that I won an NBA championship with. So that was definitely a great feeling. Can you pause that for 1 second? Can you hold on 1 second?
Yes, sir.
Hold on.
We are just on hold. We'll be on air again with Mike James in just a second. Sorry about this.
Hello?
Yeah, hey, Mike.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's all right. And, I got to ask you, how's it feel to play in the United Center, where there's been a lot of success back in the day?
I mean, it's a good team. It's a great opportunity this year. I think we got a great chance to do something extremely special. We just gotta put it all together and figure out, what it is that we're really, like the goal that we have in line, and that goal is winning the NBA championship this year.
Yeah, and it'll definitely be something if you win it again here in Chicago with Richard Hamilton. I mean, that'd just be great, wouldn't you say?
Definitely. It'll be a great opportunity. It'll be a great feeling to win another NBA championship. So many times people go their whole career and don't ever make it to the big show. And so to be able to win another championship would be a great honor.
Right, and you're here in Chicago playing with last season's MVP Derrick Rose. Although he's missed a lot of games this season due to injury, what is it like to? I mean, really in sports, it doesn't matter how old you are. It matters about talent. And what have you taken in from just playing with Derrick Rose, and what do you think he's taken in from playing ball with you?
I mean, Derrick is he's a great young talent, and he has a lot of years of success ahead of him. It's unfortunate that he had to go through the injuries that he went through this year, but they always make the statement, if it don't kill you, it's only going to make you stronger. And so he just has to, he has so much of an upside to him. I think that he's only going to get better. I think that, his future is only going to be bright.
Yeah, I got to agree with you. And another thing is, you guys are now in the playoffs. You won a championship before. And, of course, with the playoffs coming up just right around the corner, can you tell us the number one thing a team has to do or a team has to have to make it to the finals and win it all?
I mean, just don't look ahead. Don't think of the game. Don't think of the playoffs. You really have to just focus on each team. Each team is, game by game, day by day. And so you can't look ahead. You got to stay focused. You got to understand that when we're on the road in these different cities, that it's a business trip. And we have one goal in mind, and that's winning the NBA championship.
And two more questions, Mike, and we'll let you go. I know you're busy. What was it like to sign a number of 10-day contracts, and then finally you signed the contract for the rest of the season? How was that moment for you?
I mean, it was hard, in the beginning, but at the same time, sometimes you got to do what you have to do in order to get what you want. And so I'm excited about being here, and just got to continue to just grow and keep myself ready just in case.
All right, and final question, Mike. How would you describe the 2012 season for the Chicago Bulls?
Hopefully we can describe it as something, magical. If I could put it in any word, this year it has an opportunity to be something extremely magical. Anything less than a championship is a disappointing season.
Yeah, I hear you on that one. Mike, I know you have your own book out. I know you're doing a lot of things. The air is yours, man. If you have anything you'd like to plug for our listeners, go right ahead.
I mean, if you want to, I have a book. It's called Fight for Your Dreams. If you wanna purchase it, you have to go on Amazon.com. I self-published it. I'm pretty sure it'll be a pretty good read for you. Just give it a chance, and I appreciate you giving me a phone call. I'm grateful, and hopefully I look forward to getting back on air with you again.
Mike, I'd appreciate it, and as always, I appreciate your time here, and good luck in the playoffs, my man.